Get dominated. Get dominated.
One more than the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
That's not the right song at all. Yeah, whatever. You know, ghosties, this has been the traditional for a while. And really, none of us question it. Do you know what I mean? None of us are like, hey Xander, why do you do the song for the starting soon screen? And then a second song where it's the starting soon screen and your face still isn't there. Like, what's the point? Like, I've been doing it for I've been doing it for years. And I've never questioned it. Autism, probably. It seems to be the answer for a lot of my questions. But it's just like, I just now questioned it of like, hey, that's a thing. That's a thing I do. That's a thing I've been doing for quite a while. But I don't know why. I don't know why it started like this. I wonder if I got like, it's probably something I saw some other Twitch streamer do and was like, haha, look at them building suspense. Like, I don't know, because it gives me a chance to be like, oh, let's see, Tyrio, congratulations on first. Reese, thank you for the Spotify reminder. Emily, thank you for the resub. Reese, thank you for the resub. Pio, thank you for the 5 bits. But I could do all that with my face there too. But then I get this moment right here. Hello everybody, my name is Sander and welcome home. That's iconic. I've been doing that for... Don't play Billy Joel's Piano Man. This is Vienna, not Piano Man. Let's just go play my regular music. Just go play my regular music. That's fine. But like, I don't know. Phil does it. Maybe it's from that. I feel like a lot of streamers do it. What if we're all just doing it because we've all just... Marie! Hello, thank you for the resub. I fear it's one of those things that like every Twitch streamer does, but like none of us know why we do it. We're all just doing it. We're all just like doing the thing. Alex, no, never mind, you're good. That's what I was missing. I was like, it's dark in here. Nope, just didn't turn up. Didn't like remember to set up the stream. Anyways, who is the first streamer to do it is the real question. Yeah, where did it start? Where did it all begin? Anyways, hi chatters. Hey. I'm here on not a normal stream day because I haven't been here last weekend. or the weekend before that, or the weekend before that, and I won't be here this weekend because it's summer and things are nonstop. 2 weekends ago was the 4th of July. The weekend before that, or weekend most recently was the Ren Fair. This weekend is my sister's graduation. A couple weekends ago, I was at a lake or something, or a river or whatever. It has been non fucking stop for like a month and a half now because Reese has been here and we've been trying to like squeeze an entire summer into 1 month. And I feel like it's been really effective. I've had an awesome summer. Everything's coming up Xander right now. I've had a fantastic time, but it means streaming has suffered. So, but you guys know how it goes. I always told you real life comes before streaming, but as long as you're willing to deal with that, I'm willing to also deal with it. I was gonna try to do that without laughing at it, but I can't because every time I look at it, I laugh at it. So I was gonna try to like not I was gonna try to not acknowledge it, but it's looking at me and it's just a normal drink, but it so like I wanted to drink out of my fun Kalahari glass, but one straw was too short, so I just stuck my straw in a second straw, and now it's too long. I know this isn't the right way to do it, but what was I supposed to do? It didn't. One straw was too short. Look where this straw ends, so you can't see it. Look where that straw ends. My straw would have been in my drink. I needed a second straw. Anyways, cheers class. Let's draw. I'm gonna be giggling about that for somehow you made the world pudding with this one, pal. Listen, man, I didn't know what else was I supposed to do. One straw not enough, two straw too much. Do you want me to go saw one in half? This was the best I could do. I needed like this much more straw, but I don't have a straw extender to like blomp. Like I just drink for the cup like normal, but I like straws. Fuck all of you guys and your normal suggestions. I wanted a straw. It is like a giraffe. Oh, I spilled. Dear God, I punched my extra tall cup. And it splashed over the edge because it's just tall and not convenient at all. I just wanted to feel like I'm on vacation. Yeah, the cup's not even in frame. I can drink and the cup's not even in frame. The way it just like it's a comically tall cup and a comically tall straw, so I can't show you both at the same time. Like it'll be like, yeah. Don't javelin throw that. It's a creature. It's a brontosaurus. Oh my God. You need to add another straw every time you have that. I only have 2. I don't have any more. I have one other straw, but it's also got it's a metal one that also has a bend at the top like this one does. So like I can't attach it because then it would just stick the other way. Can you, oh, I can, yeah, I got you. Let me just, wait. Yeah, this is I'm a puppet master. Coming up. just this. That straw would make waves in the streets of Paris. It's stripes. I'm glad you guys like my straw. It's all I've got going for me today. Buy more straws, the people demand it. Creativity 100, brain power 0. Listen, I am really trying my best out here, chatters. I don't know what else you could possibly want from me. This is truly the best I have. Okay, I was making sure that my thing didn't work. I'm getting a new phone because my phone's broken. I also ignored several messages because I was busy laughing. Let me scroll up and see where people are. Okay. I thanked you guys for all the resubs. Autism, Filza, fuck ass long straw, blah 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 blah. Probably XQC. Nah, I'm exhausted. I've had a lot of fun. First convention, yo, huge. Hi, I love your TikToks. Hi, Zombie. Thanks, I'm glad. And then most of this is just straw talk. That's a lot of straw talk. Okay. Rolled a nat 1 in the brain power. I don't know what you mean. I read trout as toast. What? What? Who's talking about trout? Guys, no, please think of the trout population. No more straws. Also, last night you said not a single word that made sense in Skadoods, and apparently Wicked is assigned bird at birth. I have to make sure you remember that. I don't. I was so tired. The streetlights have come on. I must sprint towards your home, BRB. Oh, yeah. Streetlights are on. We gotta come home. Sorry. Reese is out on a walk right now. Comically long straw emote. Well, get to drawing it. I don't draw my own emotes. The artists do that one. I try. It like it's too long. And by that I mean it's the perfect length. All right, let's talk art fight, you freaks. I've been trying to get through art fight. I've been doing my best. Oh, I really am trying my best. Yeah, I'm at, how many subscribers I'm at? I'm at 18. Get me to 25 subscribers and I'll buy the longest straw I can find. They gave me seven more subs. 7 more subs. I'm gonna start using Twitch to make money again. 7 more subs and I'll buy the longest straw I can find on Amazon. That's the new threat. All right, what was I doing? Art fight. Oh yeah. Hey, and if I subscribed, I'm gonna go check. Sammy, you've got a B, so you're a sub. You're a 6-month sub right now. Oh, actually, you're at 8 months. Oh, you're about your next month. You'll get your new B. Straw fund, genuinely. All right, let me turn this down a little bit so I'm not yelling over the music. All right, so I kind of gave up on art fight. I understand. Some people do a lot in the beginning. I'm gonna try to follow through to the very end. As of today, we are halfway done with art fight. It is the 15th, so we are halfway done with the month. Technically it's like halfway halfway through tomorrow because there's 31 days, not 30, but like whatever. I have like 7 sketches to finish for it. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 canvases right now that are just sketches or thumbnails. But you want to see what I've made so far? Let me give you guys a quick recap of everything I've done so far. Hey, beep, 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 beep. Boop. Okay, so a summary of all the attacks I've done so far. 3 worms, this monster creature thing, this angel, these 2 gods, which I had the most fun doing, this lemon shark, 9 woodland creatures. These are 9 characters that were labeled the spirits of the forest. So I had a lot of fun doing all of those. That's my first like true mass attack. This printer, which was pretty dope. These 2, because literally dying. This magician, which I did on stream with you guys. This possum, which I also did on stream with you guys. I did this owl. I did this cat. I did these little dragon dudes. I did this dude with 2 guns, and then just today I did this little dragon human guy thing. And I have this one in progress, and this one in progress, and this one I'm planning, and this one I'm planning, and this one I'm planning. So, I've done a lot. I've done 15 attacks so far, but I've attacked 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I've attacked 24 people, but over the space of 15 attacks. Zevran? Is Zevran this one? I think that's Zevran. I have trouble keeping track of names of characters as I've drawn them, I'm gonna be honest. So 15 attacks in 15 days so far. My Void Dragon Boy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I know that one. But yeah, 15 attacks in 15 days so far, but it's attacked 23 separate, 24? I don't remember what I said already. 23 or 24 different people. Cassius is on the list. I've got I won't show you because some of my friends' stuff are in there, but I've got all of these different bookmark sections here. I have my friends, which are people that I want to attack that I know personally. I have people just on the crystal team, and then I have my revenge, which is people I needed to get back still. Cassius is in there. And then these are people I have found that are people who have been active this year, who have received 0 attacks. So if you would like to participate with Art Fight with me today and do a little playing around, I had 2 different ideas that we could do. I was thinking we could either randomize and just draw whatever character you get. Like you have to randomize it. And you just have to deal with what you get as long as it's on the opposite team. Or I can hand out some usernames for people who have not been attacked this year and you guys can spread some love. If you guys would like that. Wondering if I'm on the revenge list? I put a lot of effort into attacking. You are, if I click on your, boop, right there. You are on the revenge list. Yeah, I've got quite a few people on the revenge list. And there's Cassius. Boop. So, I'm gonna do my goddamn best. This isn't even all of them anymore because since making this list, I have gotten more attacks. I've gotten so many attacks. All of these are from this year. Save for this one. Everything on this page is from this year. I've gotten so many attacks. I'm very overwhelmed. But, ooh, wait, did I actually value on Art Fight? I can't remember. You might have. I want to update the drive real quick. Okay, my Art Fight count. Let's update my Art Fight count. Okay, so, Myra, I have to sneeze, hang on. I've done 2 attacks today already. You don't have to do anything. I have to sneeze, motherfuckers. But it's not happening. Queen Jessie, hey! Hey, Queen, how are you? I feel so bad for not noticing the comment on Cassie's page. Also not really having Coliseum. You're good. I left it there because I knew I'd get to Revenges eventually. But there's just so many fucking people to do. I only have... Okay, hang on. If I go to my bookmarks real quick. So my revenge bookmarks, I stopped saving, I think at Cassius. Cassius was the last person I booked other than, is it Belle? So if you dick out over here. So I still haven't done these 4. I haven't even marked who I'm going to revenge yet. So, not you. Get out of here. Okay, so Myra. I have done 1, 2... 3 for Myra this year, which is crazy. Actually, I meant to go from the top down. Xander has gotten... Yeah! Pio, thank you for the 50 bits! Boo, keep doing what you're doing, Boo. Thanks. Thank you. I gotta get a name for you. I know you call me Zandy Boo. I gotta call you something. Love the artwork. Thanks, Jess. It's been kind of a nightmare. I'm like fighting through it. But I got this one done at work today. And I got this one done at work the day before, and this one and the cat one done in the same day. I've been able to double up on some days. Like last time I was live, I was able to do this one and this one on the same day. So I'm hoping in theory I can keep pushing through. I'll do the count later. All right. You said at work? Mm-hmm. I've been doing all these at work. You see me work at it while I'm doing it. I work with Jess for the people who may be confused. The only attack that I killed most recently was my first attack, and I've been wondering if it's coincidence or if they somehow found you through me or TikTok or what. Probably through you. I also do that. If people attack my friends, I'll like go and like dig through their stuff and be like, do you make good art? Do I want shit from you? And then I will get them that. But you just check my account for that number. Yeah. Why do you have my page open? probably for attacking you purposes. But yeah, I got this one, which I was really excited for. It's Jace, motherfuckers. People, this is the only Jace attack I've gotten this year. I will very unlikely get, I don't get many Jace or Embry attacks. They are not amongst my liked characters. I think Embry has gotten 4 attacks ever, and so has Jace. And this puts Jace at 5. That's my boy. That's my boy. They drew him gore. I wish more people would do sad shit. Don't get me wrong. I love all like the happy drawings, but I love a little bit of angst. I like it to hurt just a little bit. You're unlikely to get an attack from me since I can't draw people well. Fret not. I've got 1 animal for you to draw. I try to be inclusive and include at least 1 thing that everybody can draw. And that's why I've got this thing. 1 creature for the furries and the anthros to do their best with. So if you want to draw an animal, it's Zesper. I try to be inclusive so that people have that. I don't have like mechs or worms or monsters. I also have Feakin, who is like a griffin. So he's like mostly animal. He's like primarily animal. This is little baby him, and this is him all grown up. Look at how he grows. I love him. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon. I promise you, you do not have to. I don't need attacks from anybody. I just like, I'm here to exist. So, for the chatters who want to participate today, is there anybody who wants to participate and specifically wants me to get them somebody from the unattacked category, or do we just want to fuck around and I'll do some drawing today? I love drawing him. He's a fun guy to draw. Both Feakin and Zesper, but Feakin is really fun to draw, but he's really an event. I can't wait for next year. Next year I'm gonna add on XR92741, which is my current D&D character. I love her so much. I cannot wait. It felt not right to add her onto my Artfight like account yet, because she's not fully realized at this point. Like, we've only been playing for like maybe a month or 2 under this new campaign. We've only had like a couple of sessions, like less than 10 sessions. So like, she doesn't really exactly have like a fully realized like current story. She's got all of her backstory, but like my campaign members don't even know what she looks like yet, because she wears, like, I can show you, hang on, let me show, hang on, look at my face for a moment. I can show you what my campaign members, like my party members, what they know she looks like. This is my girl. This is XR92741. She's my baby, and I love her so much. And she's very, very special. But nobody knows what she looks like under that. Nobody has seen under the mask or under the robe yet. So like, I can't post her on Artfight and be like, here's what she looks like, because my party doesn't know yet. I can't show you. And I'm hoping that this will be like yes, Reese, special DM as she is, knows what she looks like. And also knows her whole backstory. Nobody else does. And this is going to be a little bit of a slower reveal kind of D&D campaign, because last time I played D&D, it's gonna be yeah. It's eyes. Everything from the neck down is just eyeballs. But like, I was really excited because last campaign was my first campaign ever. Like, the last campaign that I did was the first campaign I ever played. And so I literally started with the intention that I was like, oh, this is just like a silly game. I'm gonna make just the stupidest character, like just the dumbest character I can think of. And then when I'm wrapped with that, when I'm like, I'll quit. Like, when I'm bored, I'll quit. Which, like, sorry DM, but like, you know, that was like kind of my thing. I was like, I'm not gonna get attached. I'm not gonna like invest myself in this. I'm just gonna like see how much fun I can have and like fuck around and find out. And then I was making him really goofy and like adding really stupid things to him, and then something slipped and I met a god and I was suddenly very deeply invested. I was very ill. And then I played as that character for 2 years. But like, it's so different going into a campaign with like, this is a stupid character and he doesn't really have a point and I'm just here to have fun, than going into a campaign of like, I have a character, and like she fully exists. I have like a fully realized background for her. I have like motivation and purpose for her. Like I have a design for her that like has intention. Like I have things to reveal. Like when I was playing as Fayakin, I had nothing to reveal because I had no backstory. Like the only backstory I had is that I came from the Tree of Life and I studied at the temples beneath the tree, and I was dedicated to the concept of life. And that was it. Like I had one motivation and no backstory, so I had nothing to share. Like I could only take. So like, you know, now I have things to give. Like I have a backstory, and I think that's added something for me to like feel like I like, admittedly, despite the fact that it has added like interest, it also makes me so scared because I'm like constantly ready to like accidentally say something I'm not supposed to, or like reveal something I wasn't supposed to reveal yet, or whatever the fuck I'm gonna do wrong. I don't know. I'm like, I suddenly like have to actually like get my own, I have to get my own lore, right? Like I can't be like, just like when somebody is like, oh, where did you grow up? I could just like improv and be like, I grew up at the temples under the tree. Like I actually like have to stop and think of like, okay, fuck, like she was here at this point and then she did this thing, and so like where did I grow, like I wrote it down to where did I grow up, what did I, like what's the story, what did I write down, like even just like simple questions like suddenly are like I have to get it right and not just like whatever I say is true now. You listened to me retcon Fey racism for like 10 minutes on Sunday. I promise it'll be okay. That's true. That is true. And I know it's like, it's an improv game, so of course people get shit wrong. You say something and you're like, oh, hey guys, retcon, sorry. I mean, that even happened like early on, that like in the game, somebody like pulled off my hood and I was like, oh, okay, I'll show you, but like, I was like, damn, that was really early, but I'll show you what you see underneath the hood. And then like I sent the image and then everybody was like, oh, I look away because you don't want me to see it. And I was like, oh, and I like quietly like took the video back of like, you saw nothing. Like you don't, you know not of my character. God, this straw is so long. But I need more ice in this. I gotta go get more ice. But like, I don't know. That's just one of like the silly things. Despite me being, I think I'll just always be stressed when playing D&D, despite the fact that like, I don't want that to sound like I don't love it. I really love playing D&D. It's really, really fun. That for whatever reason, I'm just always like very stressed that I am doing something incorrectly at like any given time, or all given times really. Like I'm just like waiting for the thing that I'm like doing wrong, or like I'm in like a constant existence of like the grass is greener, of like, oh, if only I could have said this better, or if only I reacted this way, or only if I did this thing, or woo. Hey, thanks for the ice. How much are you gonna Thanks, DM. I didn't even have to roll any dice for that. That's a lot of ice. You know what I mean? There is ice in there. God has arrived with ice. Jesus. Where's the longer straw? Go get the fun swirly straws. I told you. You gotta pay me money for it. Pay me money and I'll go buy a better straw. Bigger, better. Whatever it is. I don't do, I'm a content creator. I don't do shit for free. I'm gonna start being a serious content creator again. I'm kidding. I'm not. No, the trout. Think of them. I shan't think of the trouts. No, I'll think of the trout and then I'll buy like a 7-foot-long metal straw. You express need and I deliver. Truly. Can you give me money and then use a shorter straw? No. Money can turn into a straw. A straw cannot turn into money. I'd be terrified if we got any more serious about this than we currently are. Oh, do you mean like your D&D campaign? How has it been going for you? Physics or whatever. Yeah, conservation of matter or whatever. because like I also agree that like the making the switch from playing D&D like very casually, like ha 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 ha, this is fun, this is silly, how fun and silly of me to play this fun and silly game, to like this is serious and I care about this a lot, was like very concerning for me, because suddenly like the more I cared about this thing, the more invested I was in it, the more likely I was to like have regrets. But honestly, I really don't have many. I thought I would like end up with a lot of regrets in a D&D campaign, and there are things that I'm like, man, I really wish I had done that better. I wish I'd done this differently. I wish I knew how to react and improv and act in the way that I wanted to. But a lot of it has also been like, I'm getting better at that, and I'm improving, and I'm growing, and that means a lot. You dropped your alligator on the wooden floor and Tamaki did a train. In all serious, we always got goofs. And that's what keeps me like balanced. It's like Jujutsu Kaisen. It's JJK. Because it's funny, and there's comedy, and shit's goofy. And also, I'm banking my entire soul on this. Like, now you're speaking my language, bro. When I tell you my coworker, the one who was just in chat, Jess, started JJK, like, I was so excited. I was terrified that I'd do it wrong, but so far it's been like no different than my Warrior Cat roleplays, and I'm so happy. It's not as scary as I thought it would be, and I still have trouble sometimes, but good. But God, yeah, JJK reference, genuinely. Like, the thing about D&D that is so fun to me and is so challenging and like brings me joy, and is also the reason it's so scary, is because yeah, it's very similar to role playing. It is, with one distinct difference, in that when you're role playing, like text role playing, you can read your message back and like edit it, and when you're D&Ding, you cannot. You speak, and then that is canon. Like, that's what happened. And that's like, that is the thing that makes it so much more fun, and also so much scarier, but so much more fun than just like, oh yeah, I role play, like whatever, I did whatever. Like, nah, I speak, and then that's what happened. That's the story now. I don't change that. And like, obviously, like if like, you severely fuck something up and your DM wants to allow like, okay, we can retcon this like specific thing or whatever, like that option is available to whoever DMs. But in the general story, like, that's, I don't know, we've traveled 2 days in the plot over a few sessions and have already slaughtered 4 people in accident. Yeah, and it's funny, you can actively cry, talking is scary sometimes, God is scary sometimes, you can't take back what you say. Yeah, there's a lot of like good things and a lot of really bad things to it. And I don't think any of the bad things are actually bad things. They're just things that add to the pressure of it. Now, the way that we play D&D is slightly different, because we have a completely homebrew world with a completely homebrew D&D like campaign with a completely homebrew DM who makes shit up as she goes, completely commits to the rule of cool, like, and we also have a pre-agreed upon no TPKs, no permakills kind of thing. We've all kind of gone in agreeing, like, this is my character. I would like to start and end this campaign with this character. And like, that's important to me. And it's important to the other people in the campaign as well. We've all kind of like agreed on this thing. And that removes one of the layers of stress, because one of the layers of stress that exists in D&D is, you love this character, good. Do everything you can to keep them alive, because if you, the fact is, you can fuck up in D&D, and it's completely up to your DM how severe you can fuck up. Sometimes fucking up is like, uh-oh, you rolled bad on this encounter, and thus like you lost money instead of gained money, or uh-oh, now the cops are after you, or whatever. And sometimes it's, uh-oh, you just killed your best friend, and it's like, huh? Like, it's, sometimes it's, you didn't roll well enough, you weren't strong enough in this encounter, you said the wrong thing to the cop, you got taken to the wrong place, you picked the wrong choice, you didn't listen to what your DM was saying, your character's dead. Figure it out. Like, there are true consequences to your actions. Like, I don't know. It's just such a cool idea. It's like a Tamagotchi controlled by dice and a god, yeah. It just makes me want to play D&D even more than before. Me and my friend said we were going to play a campaign over the summer. We haven't gotten to it yet. Sometimes you have to attack the most powerful ally in the game to somehow survive. Yeah, and sometimes you're trying to save somebody and you fail. And that's it. Like, you lose sometimes. Yeah, that's why you gotta make likable NPCs, because you gotta have something to lose. But like, the only reason I'm so attached to Feyakin, not the only reason, but the thing that started it all. The thing that started it all, where is it? I'm trying to remember which thing it's in. Is it in this one? It's not in that one. Where did I tuck that? Oh, it's this one. Was this. This right here, this little interaction we had. And this is, it's technically, it's out of order. But this little interaction we had where we were losing, like severely losing in a battle, and I threw up a little protection thing, so we had time to figure out a plan, and our plan was run. We were just gonna run, and Ares was gonna hold off the god, and we were gonna be fine. And Ares just rolled too high and broke his sword. And unbeknownst to anybody in the party except for me, breaking his sword would kill him. So Ares was still going crazy, everyone else was still running, and I was the only person who stopped and was like, holy fucking shit, he's dead. And like, everybody freaked the fuck out. And like, obviously we got a chance to well, we didn't get a chance to revive him. One of my party members used the wish ring she stole from me and saved him. But like, it was just an accidental like nat 20. Like, that like normally that's such a good thing to get. And in this specific case, like, I don't know, so many things could have happened. If he didn't roll that high, it wouldn't have killed him. If we didn't choose to run and tried to keep fighting, we could have died. If Pio hadn't stolen the wish ring from me or decided to use it in that moment to save his life, Akil wouldn't have existed in the party. And that literally built my character. Everything about my character from that moment on was about my relationship with Akil. You know what I mean? I do know what you mean. Hey, Poison, how are you? What is up, my queen? How was stream? I hope you're doing so well. I forgot that we have clips that play.
All I need is 10 more minutes with you. Let me give it a one last shot. Will I ever get through to you?
Cool. That is indeed deafening. Oh yeah, stream starting soon. Hey Poison. Hey Poison, did you get banned somewhere recently? Oh, no, it's because your Twitch got stolen. That's what it was. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Because you pop up as a suspicious user for me. Yeah. Okay. It was like Poison Ash is a suspicious user we are now monitoring, and I was like, what'd you do? Are you promised that you're poison and not like an evil entity coming to steal from us? Pinky promise? I want a big campaign like this. It's just me and my other party member with a DM, and I want more than 2 choices. I want more than Moonflower or Amberstorm. I want to struggle, and I can't wait for Wicked to decide if we're actually starting our campaign, and I'm losing my mind. Oh my god, my Twitch is broken? Oh. No, rotten. Illusionist, hello, friend. I'm sorry your Twitch is so broken. Yeah, I I just have too much in my life right now to commit to DMing a campaign, but someday I would really like to. Hydrate? Oh, I'll hydrate. Thoroughly hydrated. No worries. Here, I did just stream, so now I hope it's me. Perfect. And I will join if you invite me 100%. Yeah, I'd love to do something digitally like that. Or I've got a couple of friends in person that I wouldn't mind trying to D&D with, but I fear some of them would drive me insane. You are so suspicious right now. So darn suspicious, Marie. Not Marie, Poison. Good lord. All right. I need... You. And we're gonna turn you red. Turn that shit down. Hit me with a gray background, and let's do some art. Start inking, you freaks. All right. I'd love to DM another campaign. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Oh yes, Marie, you're just suspicious because I said so. Poison's evil sidekick. No. D&D would be fun, but I don't know how well I can handle a remote campaign. I actually really don't mind it. I guess it's kind of the only thing I've ever known. We've done one session where we did tabletop D&D, where me, Reese, and Emily were at the same table, and Pio and Odin were on the laptop screen at the other end of the table, as if we were all at a table. And it wasn't, obviously it wasn't the same, because it wasn't all of us in person. But like, I can't handle it in person. It's too expensive, and there are too many devices. Expensive because you have to fly here. Yeah, the devices are what's really hard. If I had a committed tabletop campaign, that would be a lot different. But I don't know. It's something I'd be interested in, like, trying out. Like, I'd love to step into a more experienced D&D like world, just to like see it for a day, like a little, like, to like test it. Cause like, I don't know, it just seems really interesting. I also like, I really do think it'd be interesting to like, I just want to see how other people play D&D. And I guess obviously like I can go watch like Critical Role or whatever the fuck else, or like there's plenty of things I could go watch, but like I have to blow my nose, hang on. Ugh. I just want to like experience other forms, like other flavors of D&D. You know what I mean? My nose is driving me crazy, dude. Hello, Rotten. Welcome back. I won't be running any 12 hours of sessions with Wicked. I'd rather die. Actual D&D and not Reese takes like half of the D&D manual, ignores the D&D. See, but it's not about actual D&D or about actual rules or about any of that. Because I'm gonna be honest, the more rules that you put in place on it, I will probably have less fun, honestly. Like, I don't think I would have more fun in a more controlling setting. I like the freedom that we are allotted by playing in a campaign that, like, allows things to just function. Like, allows us to just have fun. But I just, like, want to see, like, there's, like, everybody's gonna have a different style of DMing, and everybody's gonna have a different style of playing. And I just think it'd be interesting to see how other people play. Like, because I just think that would be cool. Kind of like playing Minecraft with different people always results in different things because people play different ways. I think it could be cool. I'm not trying to cheat on my DM. I'm simply interested in the way that people play D&D. Oop, oop. I didn't mean for me all caps, like you were just decided that was an optimal choice. Unrelated to you. Oh, I should check art fight, you say. I'm so afraid. Yeah. Ah! I mean, ah! Goddamn. God. Do you know how much I love women? Specifically this woman, but all women, but this woman. Fucking eaten. When the outfit eats and so does she. Ah! God. She looks so good. She got a little tootsies in the water. Look at her tattoo over there. She looks so good. I'm so excited. Holy shit. That's so cool. I'm like, thank you. That's so hype. That's so hype. Look at her little earrings. I love her. She's so fun. Cool. Good God. God, she looks good. Thank you. I will leave a comment on. You know I had to do it. You know a lesbian is it the first. Thank you. A gift. Woman indeed, Pio. Women in fucking deed. Oh, I can't wait to absolutely whack you. I wish I wasn't dying today. I'm sorry. Yeah, I also need to do revenges. As of today, we are halfway through, so I think this might be my last. This one and this one might be my last things that aren't revenges, because I need to just commit into getting my revenges done, because I am severely behind. I now have to. I gotta put everything else aside. It's time to get to work. I got some shit to do. Oh boy. You got like darker lips. Trying to like do other people's like style for eyes is so hard for me, because I want to be accurate to the character, but also like I don't draw like this. I'm like, this needs to be accurate to your character, and also I need to be able to draw it. Okay. I put this hairpiece in a really inconvenient place, but we're gonna make it work. I'm sorry it's like in the middle of her face, but this is just what worked. Okay. So many, so my players currently have the funniest party. We have human fighter, war veteran who loves her horses, the Oni, Louisiana, gator wrestler, and rabbit mafia man fighter. All fighter party. Good lord. I've got a character I want to draw, but I'm just looking at the incredibly stylized cartoon face eyes and going, yeah, sometimes it's like, I'm gonna adapt this into my style, and sometimes it's like, how the fuck do I adapt this into anything? Like, if you give me a character and their face looks like this, like, I'll draw them. What type of nose is that? What shape of eye is that? Like, I don't know what to do with that. Where am I supposed to go with that? I don't know. I don't know how to interpret that into like a style. All for Time Apocalypse, Lord. art. Ah, I'm gonna take more of my allergy pills. Where are my allergy pills? I also have bells on, chat. Can you hear them when I walk? You probably can't. But I can put my foot by my microphone and then you can. I want you to hear my bells, chat. Oh god, hang on. Here we go. Hey, close it right. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Bell sounds. Free foot on Twitch? What the hell? I've got bells on my ankles. Because I'm just a little creature who jingles when he walks. I really like it. Yeah, default nose characters. Yeah. The Fae would be nice to you. They would, because I am one of them. I am a creature. I am simply a creature. They would accept me in as one of their own. As is meant to be. The bells come off though, good luck. Yeah, the Fae would not be racist to me. They accept me. Bells stay on in the Feywild. I hate streaming when I have a stuffy nose. But I fucking always have a stuffy nose. I literally never don't. Like, I'm just always in a state of actual suffering. I'm gonna be repeating Jingle Jingle at some point. Yeah, I do be Jingle Jingling. So you just hate me. Why do I hate you? Just don't nose. Just get a new nose. I gotta go get one of those default noses. But yeah, if you get me a character and your nose is drawn like this, or like this, or like this, no, that's permitted. If like this, or this, or like any like that, I don't know what to do with those. Cause like it just doesn't. It's not in my style repertoire. So I like if you want me to interpret it into my character style, you're gonna have to give me some leeway here. Sometimes I just give you a government assigned nose, which is what me and Emily had been talking about. I'm like, sorry, you get government assigned nose now. Have a great team. Thank you, Poison. I ready to get my character's animal noses so I don't have to draw human anatomy. That's also permitted. How draw llama? Help. Okay, got you. Ready? Neck. Head. Llama. That's a llama. Why he grumpy? Because llamas are mean. No, if he was joyful, he'd be an alpaca. Draw alpaca. Okay, so ready for this? Hang on. So if you just take this. Ah. Now it's an alpaca. Llama. Alpaca. Know the difference. That's the difference. Can't confirm they spit at me all the time in Minecraft. They're mean. That's the difference between an alpaca and a llama. So, now that you're aware of the very important difference. Are you all making fun of my handwriting? Okay, so that is pretty bad. That's not much better. What is this letter? Like, it's AM, but like, it's like its own later. Yeah, another case of that'll look questionable in a time lapse. Should have put that in the bingo, bro. You should have. I've considered actually making like an interactive like stream bingo for you guys to play if you want to. I can't draw today. Ah. Something like that, I don't know. I've made it worse. With that said, does this count as late stream start? What do you mean? Or early day stream start? Oh, it's I don't know. Is it a late stream or a day early? Yeah, this is a non-normal stream. Compelling question, compelling answer. Equally compelling answer. I've also been told you guys would like more Yap dedicated streams. And I am all down for that. If you guys ever have Yap inducing questions, always feel free to hit me. Because I am ready and willing to Yap at any given moment. Unless I'm like knee deep in a game that I need to like focus on, you are always permitted to start up a Yap fest. What's your take on dark matter? I don't think I understand it. 'Cause like dark matter is not antimatter, right? Or is it? Or is that dark matter? Yeah, it's it is the hypothetical type of matter that is proposed to make up about 80%, 85% of the matter in the universe. Huh. I mean, in theory it exists, but like I just think there's so little actual evidence for something that too many people consider just a fact. Is there any evidence for dark matter? The primary effect for dark matter comes from its gravitational effect on visible matter, which are observed in various astronomical phenomena. These include galaxy rotation curves and gravitational lensing and the cosmic microwave background. So there's dark matter is just the name for the thing that we can't see but we know has an effect on the universe. You know what most people would call not most. You know what a lot of people would refer to as dark matter as? God. Not making it religious. I'm not saying it is God. I'm saying a lot of people would go, oh, there's an unknown, unseeable, untraceable force enacting visible change on the world. Let's call it dark matter. And some people will be like, that's just God, bro. That's just God. Like, and again, I'm not saying that that's what it is. I'm just saying that, like, the only proof we have for dark matter is that there is something beyond our explanation. So dark matter isn't even like, I struggle to even call it a theory, because it's not a theory. It's like a, man, I don't know what to call this. It's like a, we're giving a name to, it's a placeholder. It's a placeholder. If you hit matter with antimatter, thing explodes. If you hit dark matter with matter, then it just slightly pushes it or something like that. Yeah. Like, yeah, that's just not even close to correct, brother. I couldn't tell you how any of that works. I'm just saying that, like, I don't think dark matter can be referred to as a thing, nor do I think that I think it as a theory it holds any weight. Specifically because I don't believe that prescribing a name to something that we cannot explain and calling that a theory counts as science. You can't explain it. Just say there is an unexplainable force. Because the thing is, it's not an unexplainable force. There is something causing that thing to be affected. We just aren't smart enough to figure it out yet. We don't know what that thing is. But we as humans are like, no, there's nothing that we don't understand. We can't have a thing that we don't know the answer to, and thus we just make up a name for it. Like dark matter, and we're like, that must be the thing that is affecting it. It is dark matter. So then when something is discovered and it's like, I understand now, this is what causes the thing, we can be like, yes, that is dark matter. We've already named it. Because we know it exists. We just didn't know what it was yet. Like, that's just not how that works. That's like being like, I don't know. Yes, we're like prescribing an idea to it, but it's like I think dark matter isn't a theory, it's a hypothesis. Because I don't even like the idea that it's a hypothesis, because that's like saying that, like, you know that something is affecting this thing, and therefore you're going to give it a name and say that it does these things. But, like, I feel like that's not the way that the science works. You're supposed to, like, seek the answer to the thing, not prescribe an answer to the thing. And, like, obviously there's probably more to this that I don't understand, and scientists probably are trying to seek the answer. But just prescribing the answer of, dark matter, I don't know. Yeah, dark matter is probably a combination of things that we don't understand yet, and eventually we'll know what they are. Okay, yes, prescribe an answer and see if it's right over and over until it works is science. But I guess maybe it's because I'm not in the world of science, but I'm not seeing the, like, prescribe it an answer and then try it over and over again to see if it works part of this. I'm just being told that dark matter is what we call this thing that we don't know if it exists. Like, I'm sure there is actually more to this that I just truly do not understand, and that I'm not reading about, considering I don't know anything about dark matter, and I'm not a scientist, and I'm not the person to be asking about this. And also, like, none of my takes matter even a little bit. I'm a Twitch streamer that was asked a silly question, and I'm giving my silly take about it. But my silly take is that I want to see more trying to prove and less naming things and moving on. There are probably hundreds of thousands of people researching dark matter and trying to figure out what it is as I speak. I just am not knowledgeable of it. There's no potentially like I'm not. Nobody's damaged. We're good. I was just capping that with like a thing of like, please don't take any of my answers as serious, scientific, or correct. I'm simply just here. I'm just a guy. Do not base any of your understandings of the scientific world off of me. It is not a clever thing to do. And you will find its shortcomings rapidly. It's like matter, but it's dark because you can't see it. It's like matter, but it's dark because it doesn't interact with light. It's like Dark Haru from Fruits Basket. Next conversation, paper straws. They suck. Environmentally, I'm sure they're really good, and I really, really hate using them. Do I still use them when given the opportunity? Yeah. Do I complain the entire time I'm drinking from them? Also, yes. There just has to be a different, easily biodegradable thing that doesn't immediately become soggy when in contact with a fucking liquid. There has to be a better solution. You can't give me a material that is built to dissolve in water and tell me to use that to consume my water. It's such a frustratingly failable thing. There's got to be a different way. Bamboo is super biodegradable. Give me a bamboo straw. Bamboo is cyanide. I'm certain it doesn't have enough that drinking from it would cause problems. We just don't eat bamboo. Because people make bamboo utensils. Straw of misery and despair. Plastic is plastic. We still know on that. Yeah. I take it that straws just shouldn't exist. The only reason they do is because of auto industry lobbying. That's a bad take. Sorry. L bad take. Straws have many functions. Namely to drink from the bottom of a drink instead of the top of a drink, which is a thing. They're also a tool for disability access. There are people who cannot hold a cup. They are more convenient to use when driving or walking. Much easier to be like, and I don't have to move my head, then get this thing all the way up to my face and then tip my whole head back. Much harder to do that. These straws have 1 hole or 2 hole. Personally, since there isn't a plane, I don't know. I personally believe that straws... I believe that straws don't have 1 or 2 holes, that they are a hole, because by definition they're a tunnel. And tunnels have an entrance and an exit, but it's all one tunnel. Like, there isn't a hole in it. If I punch a hole in my straw, then there's a hole in it. But it's a tunnel. It's a tube. They don't have a hole. They are a hole. I wish I had a few more holes. We know. It was about straws. It was about straws, and in fractions of a second, it simply wasn't anymore. What if the world was made of pudding? Also a good question. See, but honestly, I've got a hot take about that. I've got a hot take about your little saying, Reese. I've got a take. So for anybody who doesn't know, Reese has this saying of like when people are starting to ask too many questions of like, but what if, Reese will come back with, but what if the world was made of pudding? And it's kind of like a way to saying like, yeah, okay, what if? Like what as a way to say that like that was like being like the concept of like, you know, oh, we could do what ifs all day, like, oh, but what if they're mad at me? And what if the world was made of pudding? Like, what are you gonna do about it? It's just like I like this saying. I feel like it's really useful, and like, Reese, chill for a second. Let me speak before you come threatening my ice. Let me speak. The point being that I like your little saying, Reese. Starting with that. But I think it has a really important time and place. And there are certain times and places that I think it would be anti-intellectualism. I really like the concept of the question. Because, like, people being like, well, what if this happens? Well, what if this happens? Yeah, well, what if the world is made of pudding? Like, there's meant to be an end to a line of theoretical questioning where it's no longer useful. But I could see if this was like a saying that was used on TikTok or a saying that got big or whatever, that people would use it in an anti-intellectualism way very quickly, where people would be like, but what if this is hurting people and you're not acknowledging it? And people are like, well, what if the world was made of pudding? Like, where people are trying to use like an intellectual like line of conversation, use like theoretical concepts to have higher level questions and like talk about things. And then people are just like, well, it almost feels like it could be used the same way as like, well, it's not that deep to like shut down a line of questioning. What if we were all rats in a cage? What if God was one of us, huh? There's a series of emotes. What do you mean one more box until bingo? Already? Am I truly so predictable? Where the fuck did that sentence come from? What sentence? Is God just a bigger rat? What if I was his special? What is happening? Is God just a bigger rat? Well, because our line of where did that line come from? God damn it. Because the line of questioning is, what if the world was made of pudding? What if God was one of us? What if we were all just cages in a rat? Or rats in a cage? What if despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage, man? Then what? God is not Biggie Cheese. Okay. So this actually does not connect that way. And then like that. Something like that. Something like this. I don't know. Yep. What are all just cages in a rat is the best thing I've ever. Listen, Sandra, this is your schedule. Make sure you are on the right layer reminder. I am. Thank you. Hydrate? Will do. Well, I wasn't concerned about our sanity before. I definitely am now. If I was a rat in a cage, I'd just gnaw my way through the poor soul's torso beneath me. No, you're not a torture rat. Who said you get to be a torture victim rat? Or torture rat victim? Torture. You know what I mean. I need to start taking double doses of my meds again. It's cringe. Torture rats aren't the victims, they're just well fed. It's the victim who has torture rats. I'm losing my mind. I can't think of a single other possible situation where a rat would be in a cage. Maybe when you own rats and keep them in a cage. Or lab rats. Very common occupation for rat. The torture rats aren't stuck with you. You're stuck with the torture rats. One big happy cage. They have better job stability than most people. Yeah. Rat occupations consist of lab rat, unemployed, and trad wife. What do you mean? Lab rat, unemployed, and trad wife is what? Tag yourself. Of the three genders, are you lab rat, unemployed, or trad wife? I fear I'm lab rat. I fear a lot of you are unemployed. There it is. Who's gonna take one for the team and be the trad wife rat? Trad wife, unemployed rat, unemployed rat. Do you have your tootsies out? You do. Oh, but those don't really look like tootsies. Uh-oh. This is your thigh. Only 2 days until I can be a trad wife. Wait, why? My orientation starts on Thursday. Oh, so you won't be unemployed. You will now be a trad wife. I'd say unemployed, but I got a job by accidentally applying for a place and getting the job. Let's go. Hey Kitsune, it's doing okay. Hey, can one of the mods run a chat for me? If a mod has access to a computer, can you run a poll for unemployed lab rat, unemployed rat, and trad wife rat? I want to see what chat says. I want to see how chat identifies. Just truly curious. Did I mention the shirt? If you ever had the chance to meet him, you know I'd want to be him. He walks into a room and everyone respects him. He reads the news and doesn't let that shit affect him. He's really happy. He's thrilled to be alive. His name is any white guy in 1985. White guy. 1985, white guy, 1985, white guy, 1985, white guy, 1985. He has a job and a family. How does he do it? Balance his work with his wife's underwhelming cooking. He's got all the answers that I want to know. How do I be what I am but 40 years ago? He wanted that is, but he isn't when he thought. I guess it's true that some people really gotta fight to survive, and some people are white guys in 1985. White guy, 1985. Wait. It wasn't easy being just any white guy in 1985. Some white guys were living through the AIDS crisis. Some white guys were Italian. And I'm not saying it's hard being a white guy now. I've misspoke. I don't want a group of people in a hive. I think I just met my dad from 1985. My dad, 1985. My father, 1985. My dad, 1985. Scott Burnham, 1985. Scott. Oh, you can do polls on mobile now. Sweet. Sweet. Oh, ModView allows it. My father was an American white dye. My father, 1985. And if I could be anybody, dead or alive, I would want to be my dad in 1985. Yes, those are the actual lyrics. I have not just unexplicably lost my mind. Those are just Bo Burnham lyrics. So good to know that we are 5 lab rats, 3 unemployed rats, and 1 tradwife rat. Those truly just are the lyrics to a Bo Burnham song. I forgot to vote. Add another unemployed rat. Wonderful. Just what we need in this economy. Another fucking unemployed rat. Ah. Yeah. I've started reading again, chatters, and guess what? I just started reading the same book again because I was bored of my other book, so I'm reading Strange and Stubborn Endurance again. Like, I literally just, like, rewound and took it from the top. This book is so well written. Sorry, I just got distracted because I was thinking about it. And my favorite thing is their chemistry is so natural. Like, it's just so easy. I need to, like, study this book for chemistry and conversation. Like, I'm gonna read you a conversation. It goes, is it much farther? Velson gritted out. Don't tell me you can't keep up, said Kay, shifting to get a better grip on him. Why should I struggle? You're practically carrying me. What? So you think I can't manage? You said it, not me. Funny, Kay huffed, mouth twitching despite himself. Such a singular wit you Raelians possess. You Tithane set a low bar. Ha! See, said Velson, panting a little. You laugh, but it isn't funny. What can I say? I'm starved for good entertainment. Sorry to disappoint you then, but I'm terrible company. I won't argue that point. We've only just met and you're already bleeding on me. In my defense, you sent my horse away. I don't know how you do things in Raylia, Kay said, taking the final corner, but here it's generally frowned upon to ride indoors. Bellison chuckled weakly. And you call us backwards? Yes, but to your faces. We're polite like that. This marriage is off to a terrible start. Like, it's so funny. Like, it's just like, the chemistry and like just the like bickering is so easy. I have to study it. I need to study this book. I try so hard to write human dialogue and bickering. I do too, and it falls flat every single time. I try so hard to write human like conversations and I fail every time and I don't understand where I'm coming up short. I'm gonna guess the autism. That's my guess, but certainly I can manage. I just have to figure out how. I need to study more. Or maybe talk to more people. That also feels like beneficial. On the topic of books, none of my college friends had read The Crucible, so I couldn't explain why I was laughing so hard when I found out that my old high school theater class was doing The Crucible for the senior play. Oh boy. Mackenzie and Shay have been exposure therapy with writing human conversation. Those two are written really well. They are written very human. Meanwhile, I can't write my characters without them sounding like an old married gay couple. I can't write my characters at all. My dialogue is one of my weakest points. I've got a lot of weak points, like plenty of them, more than the average, one might say. But one of my weakest points is my dialogue. My dialogue is insufferable. Don't know why. I've never been good at it. And it's not for like lack of trying either. I'm constantly trying to figure out how to write better dialogue, but I feel like I just don't get better. Dialogue and inner dialogue is my one strong point in writing. Everything else is subpar. I don't know what my strength is. Olivia has said that my strength is descriptions. Yet I could name several people that I believe write stronger descriptions than myself. So like I would struggle to tell you what my strong point is when it comes to writing. I really would. Not for like a oh, I'm not good at anything. I mean, like, everybody has strong points and weak points. I would truly struggle to tell you my own. 6 years in a row, my school had done silly plays, so it was hilarious for me to watch them do the Crucible. Did something just squeak? Sounds like I ran over a squeaky toy. Strong doesn't equal understandable. You write in a way that is understandable and succinct for descriptions. So strong is not equal understandable, and I write in a way that is understandable, so I do not have strong descriptions. So I agree, yes. But like, so therefore, I don't know what my strength is. Merit is an arting I'm giving up for making lunch. That's, you know, that's valid. Tell me you're in a different time zone than Xander, because if not, then I'm very concerned. Yeah, very, very different time zones. He's not just having very late lunch. You think strong is flowery and super descriptive. That's not always the case. No, it's not at all what I think. Strength is just what you do well. I don't think any of Emily's strengths are being flowery and over descriptive. Like, I think Emily has a much better descriptive value than I do when it comes to writing, because she doesn't beat the horse over the fucking head. There's a specific scene in Emily's book. I always come up back to this, and I will not at all reveal what it is to the chatters who have not read the book. But there's a specific scene in Emily's book where they encounter a location for the first time. And as I was reading it, the first thing that came to my mind is, this description is so well done, because it's clear, it's focused, it's like, it's eerie, but it gives you exactly what you need. And it's describing a little bit here and there, and then it gives you one quick little description of one thing that's there, and it hits you like it's important, and then it moves on. And the first thought is, wow, I would have overdone that. I would have like beat you over the head 100 times of like, this place is creepy, and this place is scary, and this place is off-putting, and I'm gonna make the vibes rancid. Like, but she was capable of describing it like encapsulating everything she needed to say, dropping the mic and walking away, and giving me the same feeling that I would have fought to try to give readers and not have succeeded at. So like, it had nothing to do with being flowery or descriptive, and everything to do with like being incredibly effective. And I think being effective with less language is more impressive than being flowery with more language. And I think there's value in both. But like, I think it's impressive to be able to capture what you're trying to say so effortlessly. You think I think I'm roughly 20 hours ahead of me. Good lord. That's what I meant in my sentence, when you make descriptions super clear, lead read as well. See, and I feel like I do not capture that well. This is just Xander is insecure about his writing hour again. Dinosaur, I'll pull the link Discord. Nice. I'm glad you saved a baby birds. I recently also saved a nest full of baby birds and put it back in its bush. I want to take everything I've learned from these writing rants and rewrite my past stuff. Bro, I love helping people rewrite shit. There's so much I could say about writing. Like, I have so many takes on writing. And one of my favorite, like, writers, like, advice people on YouTube recently started posting some weird shit. And now I'm not sure what to do about it, because I'm somewhere between he's in the middle of a manic episode and something's really wrong with him, or this is gonna end up being like an ARG or something. Can I be bothered cooking an egg? You can. I want to like watch the video and like break it down with you. Don't you have a tattoo with a pencil that's in the cutie mark spot? I do not. I have a tattoo of a crayon and it's here. What would you consider the cutie mark spot? Like here? I don't have anything there. Not yet, at least. The closest I have is the skull on my hip. Ah. Drawing all these little details. But writing is kind of my thing. My cutie mark would be a pencil. Yeah, flank. Yeah, I think my cutie mark, I'd love to, I know, like, a lot of people I've heard say that they would hate the idea of actually getting a cutie mark. Like, hate the idea that, like, you're given this thing. Like, you hit a certain age or you try something and you're given this thing and you're told, you would do that. You do this thing. This is who you are from now until the day you die. And, like, I've heard so many people, like, say that they don't like that idea or that it scares them or that it makes them uncomfortable, whatever. And that baffles me. I would kill for somebody to look at me and go, this is your thing. You do this thing incredibly well, and it will always bring you fulfillment, and you will always excel at it, and you will always find, like, even when you do not excel at it, that you will find fulfillment in this thing. This is your thing. I would love to know what that is. I'd kill for somebody to tell me that. How's this looking? It's okay. Feels kind of mid, but soap. Maybe Rotten just also likes eating soap. Who knows? I wouldn't be shocked. Does it taste like soap? I was about to ask. No. Okay, cool. Good. Oh, I'm not showing the screen. Sorry. How long was I on my face? It was from the tattoo. Okay. Oh well. God, I feel so awful today. I also did not sleep last night. I was up until like 4 in the morning, I think. I don't remember when I went to bed. But I remember, like, I couldn't fall asleep, and then I tried to fall asleep on call with Tyrio in the group, and then I did, and then I left, and then I was up again because I got up to leave, and then I couldn't fall back asleep. This is so awful. Okay. Last thing here. Too many details in this thing. It's not actually, I'm just whining. That's enough detail. Oh, I gotta turn this waist belt into also 3-dimensional object. Okay. Are you today, Xander? I forgot to ask. Thanks, mate. I'm okay. Yesterday, I posted a TikTok about it today, but yesterday I got real nostalgic, and I went back and started looking through all of my old profiles, like my old Twitter that I used to use, and the Almost Xander subreddit that exists, and like all this old shit from when I was like making it as a content creator, and like I went back and watched the Hive animation, and I cried about it again. Because of course I did. And I watched both of them. Flipped through some of the other animations and stuff. And I like relived some of the old stuff and looked back at like there's so many brands in my DMs that I just ignored. Like I never truly like did the creator thing when I should have, when I was actually like making it. That like I had people being like, we want to send you this $600 gamer chair, and all you have to do is post some content reviewing it, and we want to partner with you, and we want to send you the early release of this game if you'll play it on stream. I had brands who like wanted to do things with me, and it was just never about that for me, so I just never did it. Not that I was like above anybody, because I simply was not, but like it wasn't like why I was doing it. I just didn't care. So it was like, it's weird to look back and be like, all this stuff from back then. But I made a little TikTok today talking about how like it's weird being like, oh well, you know, I didn't make it or whatever the fuck. And like I'm always in like the verge of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna quit streaming or whatever. Not like actually, but like it's always just like this thought of like, how long can you really keep doing something when you were never successful at it? But like I was successful, and like I did things that helped people, and that I think is really what matters, I guess, at the end of it all. But it's such like a weird experience, I suppose. Streaming is just such a weird, like, it's such a weird and interesting experience, but also like As much as streaming is supposed to be about making community, making friends, it can really be such an isolating thing to do. That's why I don't think I was built to actually be a streamer. Like, I don't mind streaming, but like, for all of this is to like create a community, 90% of it is this. Which, like, I know you don't see what's happening here, but it's like, take the magic away for a second. It's this. It's me. Alone in a room. Talking to a camera. Like, take the magic away. And like, it's not this person connecting with 1,000 people online. It is that thing. But it's also just me alone in my room with a computer. You know? I am Xander, the streamer that you know and love. And I'm also just like a guy. Just some dude who lives in Indiana. Like, there's just something about that. No, I don't think anybody standing ominously behind me is that. I don't need another ice cube. And it's not that I feel bad and that I need to feel better. Like, I don't feel bad about it. It's just like that's why I'm not built for like this to be my long-term career. Like, that's just not my goal. I feel like I'm dying today. Just getting some little too bright. This is my favorite part. Wait, what is your favorite part? This character I'm working on is really pretty. I'm glad. No ice cube is needed. So it's like 3 p.m. on the 16th for you? That's so weird. So odd. You're in the future. How's the 16th? Is it gonna be a good day? Let us know if there are any planes or any towers, please. Yeah, please let me know. Give us like a little bit of a heads up, please. Okay, so there's somewhere in that line that's broken. All right. I'm gonna close up some of these. Aha. Okay. Now, in theory, my favorite part is like the without the magic stuff. I'm just a person. I can always just like make it weird by just like new perspective. How's this? This is weird, huh? Now I'm not paying attention to you. I'm over here. There, new. I've shifted your perspective for the day. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my posture is awful. I gotta like. Oh, sorry, my straw's in the way. So I gotta like sit up straight now. I gotta be like, Fret not, I've got perfect posture. This is the posture check camera. Sorry, let me move that straw. It's not really anywhere good to put it. Back's aching. I popped so many things. All right, I feel good. Okay, so we're not gonna listen to this song. Let me change that. I'm not listening to Bucky Covington right now. I don't want this either. I'll listen to this. Okay, I can see a couple, but it's fine. We continue. We push onwards. Gotta get some gold on here. Observe the monstrosity of the straw. Yeah, the straw is actually supposed to be the focus here. Actually, I'm gonna do the gold on a separate layer. Shit. Because I feel like that'll be beneficial for me in the long run. Yeah. I probably won't finish this drawing on stream tonight because I don't feel good, so I probably will dip off fairly soon. I did not feel bad before stream, and now I feel really bad on stream, so I think I just need more rest today. But this isn't even truly a stream day. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of content because I knew I'd be gone this weekend. I feel bad. But also I'm like this. Yeah, it was the dark matter question. You did this. The scientists sent COVID at me. Yeah. I'll just leave the straw on, honestly. Really, what can I do that the straw can't? Let's be honest. Yeah. Also, I sound gross right now, so I don't want to be here. Okay, that's all the gold. Oh, not all the gold. Gold. Nope. There we go. Okay. I've missed some of the hair too. Though then it sounds like some of sense. Striving for significance in a universe that do not give a shit. The myth of Sisyphus. Authenticity is important, but I'm not sure who I am anymore. I'm at the point now where I also doubting who I was before. The truth leaves me alone and paranoid. Synonyms for avoid. Nobody's alone. Time brings in validation. Find damn things in mutual trepidation, the exposition of human contestants, the struggle to embrace that I am supposed to miss the passive remission, the position. Just give me breathing space. No lies effaced. And there's something trivial. My brain sticks with vitriol. I understand if you're EP and heading off. The examined life is not worth living. No, but no, don't tell. And do find somebody. Sometimes I wish I was a goat. Sometimes I wish I was a goat. I can do most of that song, but not all of it. I'm dying. I just want to get my flats done, and then I'll feel good enough to tap. Because then I know for certain I'll get at least this done tomorrow. And maybe finish up one of the revenges I'm working on. Because I do need to start committing my time to my revenges, because I am running behind. But there's just so many people I want to attack this year. There we go. All right. There's a couple pieces of gold there I need to fill in. And the shirt. Tootsies. Okay. Damn. I keep forgetting I'm in a weird angle right now. Oh. I hate feeling ill. That'll need to be gold. I'll sort that out later. But if I... Okay. Ah, yes, some things need to be handled. Okay, fill those in a little bit better. Her lips. This. This. This needs to be gold. Some gold. These are the things that were missed. There's like skin that was missed there too. Okay. This was the other stuff that like it just is missed, but we're good. Cool. Okay. Oh, and that's supposed to be white back there because she has hair. Well, there you can still see the outline of the llama. How is that still there? Get that out of there. Oh no, it's on the same layer. Listen, the remnants of the llama are just gonna have to be there. There's just nothing I can do about him. He lives there. Okay. If Arda ends on 50-50, do both win or both lose? I don't think it's ever happened. Because even if it's 50-50 points, someone will have more. Even if it's 25 million points and 25 million and 1 points, it'll read as 50-50, but somebody has more. Why is it exact right now? Oh, I forgot about her. I mean, anyways. Holy shit, it is 50-50 again. Halfway through. I've never seen it this close, ever. That's awesome. Means we gotta actually... Oh, hello. Ah, I'm being grabbed and shaken. Thank you. Alright. Anyways. Your 10 points did contribute. This is the first year I really feel like every point matters. Like, genuinely, every point matters this year. Because it's constantly back and forth. How's stream going? I'm dying. Fossils is technically behind. Are they? I didn't think they were showing the points this year. Ah, Fossils is behind. Damn. Don't worry, we'll take it back. We still got 2 weeks. We'll take it back, captains. Fret not. Alright. That's the flats for today. I'm not getting through all the details today because I don't feel good, but I will do the details at work. She will be the next one done. And then I'm going to try to get some of those other guys finished up. We're getting there. I'll probably also do my line art stuff. And then we'll have another one in the bag. The beast with 16 attacks. Yeah, okay. Alright. Come back over here, camera. I don't feel good, as you can tell, so I'm gonna head to EP bedtime because I feel so sick. I got a new hack to get me to write is to put in the AO3 font. That's actually genius. Actually, truly genius. Sometimes that's the type of commitment you need to figure out. Alright, I'm sorry I feel like shit, but I gave you guys an extra little stream today. Jesus. Let's see. Hello. Bo, thank you, friend. Let's go to Madam. Actually, let me see if anybody else is art fighting right now. Who is live doing art fight right now? You're our team Crystal. I'll let it happen just because you seem like absolute insaneness. Alright. If this person's weird, I've never rated them before, so if they're freaks, I didn't send you there, we don't know each other, and we've never seen each other before. If they're cool, have fun. I'm gonna go die somewhere. It's also an 18 plus streamer, so just be aware of that. Oh my god, it looks like chaos. Hang on, was this other person also live? This is a big streamer. This is a big streamer, but they're doing art fights, so. Sorry, I keep dying. Alright. I'm throwing you into a really big chat, but they're doing art, so I don't know. Have fun. I'm gonna go die. You're a dad, or I'll do it for you. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I had to use the sneeze for my ending. But we're rating Maple Bork. I'm going to bed, is what I'm doing. Nope, I was gonna sneeze you out. I can't do it. Sorry. Bye, chat.